What do you do if you get ghosted? And if he ghosted you, will he come back? Why do men ghost? I get questions like this about being ghosted all the time. For those of you wondering, what's ghosting? It's when your significant other just disappears out of your life and stops all communication with no explanation. They just become a ghost, gone, poof. And not like Casper, the friendly ghost. This is the kind of ghosting that's so much worse. It's worse than a horror movie because at least that's over when you leave the theater. No, the kind of ghosting I'm talking about here is the kind that leaves you with a pain in your heart that's so much worse than any writer could ever conjure up on the big screen. Because it leaves you with no closure. Wondering, is it really over? Even though he ghosted you, you can't help but feel there's a chance he'll come back. One of our beautiful followers, Sophia, has had an experience with this kind of dating ghosting, and she needs our help. Here's her story. Hi Jane, she wrote. I've been reading your blogs, and they have really made me start to look at my life. The information is very helpful, and also the advice of others that read your blog. I am in so much pain. I recently got dumped by the disappearing man. He ghosted me. It's been very hard because even though I felt like something was wrong and asked him throughout the relationship, did he want to be with me, he lied and said that he did. My problem is I've read the blogs on letting go and your post about using your head and heart, but I am so angry. I still want to see him, I still think about him, and I still want an answer to why, even though I know there really is no reason for you to just disappear on someone without an explanation. I feel like this may become an obsession, and I do not want this to happen. I realize today it will be going on a month since he ghosted me and disappeared from my life, but I seem to be focused on just that. I'm also hopeful that others that have been through this experience can help me. I know I'm meant for someone better and something better in my life, but why do I feel like someone was the one when they obviously did not feel that way about me? I'm at a place where I want to heal and be healthy. Will this ever happen? And then she signed it, Sophia. Such a heartbreaking story, and one that far too many of us have experienced as well. Have you ever been ghosted by someone you were dating? Pause the video here and let me know in the comments below, even if it's just a yes, it's happened to me, or no, so far I've been lucky. And then go ahead and click the subscribe button while you're at it. Oh, Sophia, my heart goes out to you. Going through any breakup is always difficult. But getting ghosted and losing the chance for closure makes it so much worse. But yes, it will happen. You will heal and be healthy. But it's a process, this dance of letting go and moving on. It never ever happens as fast as we'd like it to. But over time, as you begin to find yourself and engage in those activities and relationships with people that bring you joy and happiness, you're going to find a gradual shifting back to your own beautiful center. Embrace all the emotions that are going to come up for you. Of course, you're angry. It's all part of grieving this loss, which is just as much about the loss of your dreams and your plans and hopes with him as it is about him. Write out all your feelings. Write out all the things you want to say to him and what you want him to know, but don't share it with him. This is about you, finding that deep inner strength within you that's always there. When you're ready, try to see beyond the anger to the practical reality of what is. As much as you want this relationship to be everything you saw the potential for, he just wasn't there. He couldn't pretend any longer. He didn't know how to tell you, and he probably didn't want to hurt you. So he thought ghosting you was easier. Now, I'm not trying to let him off the hook here. What he did was wrong, and he's certainly not thinking about your feelings. But it will help you if you can recognize that he's human too. And he was likely avoiding the confrontation because he knew how painful that it was going to be. The bottom line is, this wasn't about you. It was and is about him. It also helps to focus on what this is really about. Two people on two different pages who want different levels of commitment. It's nothing for you to take personally. You didn't do anything wrong. There isn't anything that you could have done or been to give this a different outcome. You can't make anyone love you or be there where you are. You can try everything, but at the end of the day, if that's where he's at, it's where he's at. And it's heartbreaking, but it's the truth. And realizing this will help you to start healing. You didn't ask for too much. Your expectations weren't unreasonable of someone who was on the same page. You knew all this deep down, and that's why you asked him about it. You knew something was wrong, even before he ghosted you. Trust yourself here. Trust in that knowing. And let that same knowing open up new doors and new relationships that are just waiting for you to see them all around you. Comfort yourself by knowing if he gets there, if he gets to that same page, he knows how to reach you. He knows how to find you. And you're going to be the first to know. And then you can decide at that point what you want to do. But don't wait for that. Don't do that to yourself. For you, as of right now, it's over and you're moving on. There's a beautiful life of yours to be lived right now. And that's what you're going to do. So don't waste another single minute waiting for someone else. This is your time. Let that glimmer of hope shine through and show you all that you deserve and all that's your birthright right now, simply because you are you. When you find someone who is going to be the right one for you, you won't ever have to worry about being ghosted again. Do you have any words of advice or encouragement for our beautiful friend Sophia? Tell us in the comments, and please share this video with anyone you know who needs to hear these words. We're all here in this together. See you next time.